Hello. Mulligans to 4. Free. Got a Tron player or a Dredge player too. What the... I don't think Cherry plays Dredge. I do think he plays Tron sometimes. I mean... I do have Force. I think I should just let it resolve though. Mulligan to 2. Wow. I don't think I've ever seen Mulligan to 2. Am I gonna defeat the Mulligan to 2? I think so. It's not even a good Mulligan to 2. Don't want to start countering chromatic spheres? I don't think so. Actually, I could have used cryptic command. Yeah, probably good using my cryptic command. He's trying all the mines. I know, might have to mulligan to 2. I'm barely gonna win. Yeah, I should have used cryptic command on the chromatic sphere. Not a super big deal either way. Hey Diesel. I did the deck list. Kind of I don't know, I was just looking at lists and just inspired myself from what people have been playing. Let me update the deck list. Where is it? All right, mono green Tron. Let's see. I wonder if isolate's any good. Could be. This is good. This is good. Verdict seems bad. Wall seems bad. Path seems kind of bad. Spell Snare is pretty bad. Isolate gets map on turn 1. How many sources of light do I have untapped? 4, 5, 9, 10, 11. Don't Elder Gargaroth? Is that too? It's just like a bad planeswalker. How many Ether Gust? Could use another Ether Gust. I could keep in more Path. I could have that Isolate. It's like really good if I have it in my opening hand, and it's really awful the rest of the game. It's probably not good enough. Make sure I destroy Cherry. Well, so far he's doing a good job destroying himself. With the mull to 2 in game 1. I don't hate keeping a Wall of Omens in. To go as my path. I could keep a third path. Sure, Ether Gust might be much. Alright, let's try that. Also, Wall is good with Teferi Time Raveler, just a little extra value. Not sure if that's what the matchup. Oh, I guess his isolate gets relic too. Relic's kind of a pain. They kept 7. So they probably have. I mean, after sideboard, I don't think they go as hard on the. I kind of want to keep. I don't think it's getting much better on the draw. I mean, on the draw, it's hard for me to have a super good hand anyways. I could draw Force of Negation too. I wouldn't have hated having the Stony Silence in my sideboard. It's a card I've been trying recently in blue-white. That isolate, that could be an isolate. That would have been sick. Let's see. Like, I don't think you're a favorite no matter what if they keep 7 on the play and you have to mulligan, so I think I'm okay gambling that maybe he kept a hand that doesn't have Tron on turn 3. Bit late for the gust. Alright, I gambled, I lost. I might bring in Isolate on the play. I forgot it got rid of Relic, which can be good later in the game. Sometimes they don't have a payoff cards. Maybe he just has like Thought-Knot here. Or Ballista. Worm Coil, okay. Do I want to give him the land or take the hit? I can take a few hits probably. But if I don't do it now, it means I don't get to do it next turn either. Maybe not even the turn after. He's getting a forest anyways. Alright, I guess I'll do it now. Keeping in Warcall against Bant is strange. Yeah, it's not super common. Maybe he doesn't have anything better. I'm gonna go for Power Plant since that's what he tutored for. The question is, do I get Forest or Island? So if I get Forest and I draw a land, can I do anything? No. Don't get Island now, then Forest next turn to have Forest on tap potentially if I draw Growth Spiral. I'll get Island now and then see what happens. Because I might just draw, I mean, I could just draw a third Island and have Cryptic Command mana up. Karn, it's a problem. I wonder if he drew that. Yeah. Is this game 2? Yeah. I won game 1 after he mulliganed to 2. He got a map. Alright. I guess I have a Karn problem. Karn liquid metal coding problem. Not sure how I beat that. Triple Cryptic Commands. Yikes. Hey, Marcus. I wonder if Spellsnare is just okay against them since they have Force Cryings and then against the Karn version, they're almost always gonna... They're almost gonna Karn for liquid metal coating anyways. Yeah. I'll try to get out of this. Do you know the F Cube in Paris? Yeah, I mean, I used to go there all the time. Kind of weird he doesn't go. I wonder what white cards he's worried about. Yikes. All these gusts, no good. Game two. I mean, I only have two. I drew both. I mean, gusts can be good. Depends how many chokes and veils they have. If he has Karn in his deck, though, he probably doesn't have as many sideboard slots. I'm not sure what the Karn version... Let me take a quick look at some Tron lists with Karn in them. They still have room for a couple veils usually. I see a list with Wilt and stuff. Let's see the list Gazmon played. He had 2 veils and Fractusk. I mean, Isolate's only good in the early turns, but game's kind of about the early turns for me anyways. So maybe having Snare and Isolate makes sense. Just 1 gust. Alright, maybe I'll do that. I'm assuming Isolate is for prowess. I'm assuming it's also for Amulet Titan and Burn and, you know, Ashok stops them from searching. Ashok's okay-ish on the play. I don't think it's super good though. It can be better if they have Emrakul, the Promised End. That's a nice upside. I could do 1 Ashok. I don't hate that. But what you cut, it's also good with my Uros. Could just be greedy and do 1 Path. I don't love Path. If you're pathing stuff, you're not in great shape. And it's another blue card for Force of Negation. Uh-oh. Cherry X-Man's double queuing. He said, I just let a Ren Ultimate in Vintage by mistake. I might need a minute there. Why did he do it? Double queuing is not the way to go. I wonder if he's streaming. Probably not if he's double queuing. Drop Big Teferi? Nah, Big Teferi's good in this matchup. What am I eating? I made tomato sauce. I just pasta and tomato sauce. Alright, pretty good hand. I think 1 wall is okay. I don't want too many reactive narrow cards. You joined the challenge with my Niv lift? Dude, it was really bad. I actually kept playing yesterday. I went 2-4. I was 0-2 on stream. I stopped streaming and I went like 2-4 overall. Oh man. I feel bad for you. I hope you cut some fires. I think fires was bad. I would maybe keep 1 fires in. Let's see. I was trying to figure out which changes I wanted to make. Then go down to 1 fires, add a Niv, add a land. Alright, he mulliganed to 6. I have a good hand to slow him down. Rejection and snap rejection seems pretty sick. I kind of want to use it. Because I want to play my wall. I need to hit my land drops. I think I still want to play my wall. I don't think I'm going to force if they have stirrings. and they found the mine. Sucks. My hand's pretty good, but is it good enough? Could have path for islands. No, I guess I need to play my, I want to play this. Don't want to path my wall first. Do I even want to path my wall at all? I mean, I guess I can grow spiral, see what I draw. All right. Do I just want more blue? Go on second green for potential Uro. I don't really need second white unless I get Ulamoged. Maybe just more blue. Okay. I mean, as long as I don't have Ulamog, I might be okay. Alright, I think I should do something. I need to Cryptic bounce a land or Snapcaster Grow Spiral, I think. I think Snapcaster Grow Spiral makes more sense. They might have a bunch of green cards in hand. That could be a possibility. Yeah, Sanctum of Boogan gets him a log potentially. I kind of have to force that, I think, no? So they don't have Ulamog, and they don't have an expensive card either. So what do they have? They missed a land drop, right? No, I guess they never missed a land drop. They just have a bunch of lands. Bunch of lands and green cards. No! They drew Forest. Not like this. I kind of want to use my Cryptic command. We've established they have like... Or Gus first, maybe? I guess I should use Gus first. They're probably going to bottom because they probably have like all green cards in hand anyways. Yeah. Filoverin would be nice. Sanctuary's not bad, but I kind of want to save it for Cryptic command. Is that too greedy? It's kind of greedy. Man, I wish I'd used Cryptic command now last turn. Good. Hoodbacks. Oh man, I don't even really want to draw a Ceremonious Rejection, honestly. Yeah, I kind of want max card advantage. So yeah, it is true I can counterbalance my snap. So I can put back rejection on top, counterbounce snap, then I'll have counter Cryptic. Yeah, but I kind of want to keep the pressure on, honestly. I think the clock might be relevant. I could just say go. Ugh. So let's see. They're probably going to play a green card next turn. I'm going to want to counter draw. Or counterbounce. So if they draw like an Ugin... think I just need to put rejection back on top. I mean, it can't be too bad. I think I want to have Force plus Cryptic Command mana up. Sylvan's crying. Do I care? I mean, I don't think so. They already have their Sanctum in play. I mean, maybe they have a Blast Zone that's kind of good. Not a Forest. I mean, it's not ideal, but I can just count every time they play an expensive spell, I can just counter and bounce the Sanctum so they don't get Ulamog or Emrakul. I should counter that, right? Should I use Rejection or Force? I'm gonna use Rejection because Force counters Veil. Could use Cryptic and get it back. Seems pretty unlikely their last card in hand is a spell, right? We know their last card in hand is probably a Brick. Or another Veil. Because if I Cryptic draw, I can like put Cryptic back on top. I guess I'm not in a rush to use my Cryptics. I'm just gonna use the Force. Alright, so their last card in hand is a land, or it's just a land. So I just hold on to my Cryptic, right? I don't want to put anything back on top because we're trying to draw. Wow, that's a good draw. Nice. That should be game. Ballista. They're not playing around Mana Leak. Wait, what? Did he do that on purpose? He gave me the XD. Wait, I'm not crazy, right? It does Ballista for one. Yeah. I mean, I don't think it matters because I could just counter and bounce that Sanctum and put back Cryptic back on top, so if that makes him feel better. Hopefully he won his vintage match. Yeah, he misclicked. I think he's double queuing. Well, Junik. Is Junik the like dredge spammer? Modern League John Shadow 5-0. Alright, this sounds pretty good against John Shadow. I guess I keep. Yeah, I know he's a rager, yeah. Eldrazi Temple. Alright, sounds decent against Eldrazi Temple, that deck. Be better if I was on the play. Double Temple. No thingy. Maybe I should get Prairie Stream. Because I need my lands to come into play untapped. So we're probably getting Raged next turn. Or what's it called? Smashed. So playing wall doesn't make a ton of sense. I'll just say go. Supposed to get basic force here, save the life, or... I mean, I kind of want to go Uro next turns anyways. I want to play Cryptic Command at some point, though. If I was Sanctuary, I needed to come into play untapped. Let's say I get Breeding Pool 11. Oh, I have Uro in hand too, so I go back up to 14. Alright, I'll just get Breeding Pool. Yikes. Need a little help here. GG. What do you think about Stoneforge pack into Navirion deck? I see a couple of 5-0s and I don't know if I have to buy this pack to upgrade my Nav. You could ask, let's see if they're in chat. DP Martinez, no they're not. The guy who plays that hangs out in this chat. Maybe he can help you out at some point. I have no opinions. Seems kind of okay. Should I get... Oh. Only have one verdict. Alright, good thing we got the breeding pool. Might not be enough, but definitely paid off so far. Wow, I'd have Tron and Tome. Trome and Karn? Oh, alright, well, sometimes you lose a die roll and your opponent has the absolute nuts. I'm surprised they didn't get the other one. The 2-man artifact. I mean, that's probably good enough. You don't think Tome is good in that deck? I feel like it's only good when they have Tron. And if they have Tron, they're probably in decent shape. But maybe that's a bit simplistic. Can I still win? You know what? I'm just going to play a wall and hope I draw an untapped land. Hey, Holly Diva. Thanks for the raid. Welcome, everyone. How did Historic go? Do you have fun? I tried playing a bit of Historic yesterday, by the way. I was like, maybe people will be on the honor code and not be playing Field. And I just got paired against Field twice and I lost twice. I was playing Goblins. Alright, let's see. Isolate, nope. Rejection, yes. Gargaroth, yes. I think Verdict is okay and Veto is okay as well. I think you can trim some path potentially. I think Spell Snare is good against them now. Gust is obviously bad. All these cards are pretty good. All these cards are pretty good. Everything here is pretty good though.
Oh no, I forgot to cancel this auto-renew subscription thing.
Yeah, happens to me once a month too. What's that streamer named Holly Diva? Just passing money around and Bezos getting rich. Thanks for the resub, Daniela. Thanks for the raid. Super scammed, yeah. Not gonna lie. When a Holly Diva and Mengucci are both streaming in the morning, I'm usually watching Holly Diva stream. Mengucci is a bit too much of a zoomer for me. Just that boomer connection. Alright, I'll take out the Gust so we're sure it's not in. I'll definitely trim a path. And then that's kind of all I have, honestly. I'm not sure Verdict is like that great against them. Maybe one is enough. I mean, Verdict would have been good this game, I guess. I think I like all the Planeswalker, the big dudes, the cheap counters, the walls for Matter Reshaper. Veto? I think Veto's pretty good. It's cheap. I could trim a Force actually. Force is pretty good too though. Not exactly what dreams are made of, but I guess I'll keep. 20 push-ups coming right up. It's kind of good too because I need to go take a shower at some point, so I'm not gonna get basic forest, right? I'm gonna get a breeding pool, so which fetch land do I want to use? I don't think it matters too much, honestly. Yeah, too many euros might be bad, you're right. Could have trimmed an euro, gets a bit worse after sideboard. Chalice for 1. I'll have to, what, 5 cards in and have 3 mana to ferry. This move this move is known as the Chalice Gamble, chat. It's been first time someone did it was 1979. It was Russia, the famous Russian player. Should I just get Temple Garden now? Probably right. Alright, hopefully you don't have Temple plus Smasher. Oh! I should have put Gargaroth on top. Oh my god. Oh well. I can probably beat a Thought-Knot here. God, that sucks. The one card I was supposed to protect. I don't know, chat. Sometimes I make the dumbest mistakes. It's not like I haven't played this matchup 1,000 times. This game was probably over if I just slammed the... I guess they would have taken Force of Negation and then maybe, yeah, whatever. Let's move on. I should still be in decent shape here. It's pretty slow. All right. That's the ticket. So I'm gonna play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I want to play. Does it make a difference? So if I get 2 Field of the Dead, I get 2 4 tokens. If I play a land and I get 2 Field of the Dead, I get 4 6 token. Yeah. Yeah. I get like 2 extra tokens. All right, good enough. Despite heinous mistake. Should I trim another path? Oh, we said Uro. Yeah, I like trimming Uro. I think 2 path is good. This way I don't have to worry too much about Chalice. I could see Force over something. I mean, it's kind of brutal in this matchup if you have to 2-for-1 yourself on a force. I'll just do that. Yeah, turn free Jason to play is good. Who would have known? Alright, once again, not an ideal hand, but... Spell Snare seems weak. I think it's good now as the tomes they play. It also counters liquid metal coating if they have card minus, you know. Why Hour of Promise over Titan? I'm assuming just because it's cheaper. Do I want to force that? I kind of need all my blue cards. I don't think forcing the map is usually the play. But they did mulligan. Yeah, I can map for Cavern, but I don't really have counter spells anyways. Let's see. I'm gonna map, I'm gonna grow Spiral. Like, I need these cards to hit my land drop. I need that Cryptic. I need Teferi to take over. But I'm also gonna draw a bunch of cards. I mean, map's kind of scary. Cavern's annoying. Second Temple. Into Smasher. I think I'm gonna let it resolve. Looks like they might be land light. I don't know, I feel like this game I might even rather force like a Relic of Progenitus or something. Free cards in the yard. 4 was Misty Rainforest. I could say go one time. No, I'd have Tectonic Edge. Can't really say go. Do I have double colored spells? Could draw Path to Exile. Alright, I guess I'm gonna play that first. I mean, if they spend their turn using Tectonic Edge, I'm more than fine with that. Ah yes, Mana Reshaper. Classic Fret. Terrifying Reshaper. Alright, I guess I don't have to shock myself. Oh, I could have brought back Uro? No, I didn't have the mana. Ba-dum, 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 ba-da-ba-ba-bum, ba-da-ba-ba-bum, ba-da-bum. Can Etron ever beat Garderoth? I don't know. I doubt they keep in Dismember. I mean, I think it was forced back up. Probably this game. I guess they have Ballista. I mean, if their turn is like 2/2 Ballista, finish your Garderoth. That makes no sense. Yeah, I think it makes sense. Walking Ballista, right? I mean, I win, right, if their turn's just Walking Ballista. So I should probably block. They could be bluffing too. Yeah, I'd block. Block. And then draw a card probably. I We need a free. I don't know, I have Ura, right? Next turn? I mean, we've established their turn is just going to be Ballista. Alright. They said GG. I could get Plains and Field of Runes. They're just scooping. Alright, GG's. Ooh, Emmanuel. So he's probably playing Prowess. Is this hand good against Prowess? Probably good enough, right? He won the challenge. Oh, and he has Luris. He won the challenge with Red Black Prowess 2 weeks ago. Oh yeah, Andrew, that was the Mythic Championship you qualified for. That was pretty good times. The time I played Eldrazi Tron at the PT instead of just playing Hogak Carino. All right, in Uro we trust. Posture pretty straight enough. Yeah, dude, my posture has been like horrendous. Oh, the webcam is in push-up modes. Alright, hopefully the prize gods spare me today and Gershi doesn't have too good of a hand. It doesn't look like I'm getting spared. Probably just dead if I say go, right? Not sure Wall of Omen's really gonna save me though. Why Wall of Omens? Because I have Sword of Feast and Famine. It's also probably a bit easier to cast with Growth Spiral and Uro actually, because you're tapping your green if you go like Growth Spiral into wall or Uro into wall. So there's probably some spots where it's easier to cast. I think some of you are a bit behind. Bread Black, you might want to refresh. Interesting spot. So if they have Lavidart, I take a lot and my wall dies. Lavidart is 1/2 plus 10. Go down to 4. Can I beat a Lavidart anyways? I guess I could get lucky next turn. Is my wall getting much better? 2 Lavidart is lethal? Is it? Oh yeah, I mean 2 Lavidart is lethal obviously, but I'm talking 1 Lavidart. My wall still dies if they have Lavidart. I don't know. I'm just gonna block the kill feed now. Ball plus Lavidart is like 18, right? I think people are not very good at math in chat. Alright, so I can go Growth Spiral plus Mana Leak. I mean, Growth Spiral seems much better, right? I already have an Uro in the yard. I might be in business. Yeah, maybe I played a bit scared. Maybe I should have blocked the Swift Spear and hope their hand's not too good. Rip. That's 2 down to 12 plus 7. That's actually not lethal. Right, 2 down to 12 Oh yeah, no, it is lethal. Alright, so I need to draw in Force of Negation. Alright, I'll lose. Dolfrit, thank you so much for the sub. Thanks for the Twitch rhyme. 6 months, 6 months streak. Appreciate it. Sauce says he beats Red Black on the reg was banned, so we'll see. Oh, I see game one's a bit rough. I think it gets a bit better after sideboard. I have some Timely, some Purge, Isolate, Gargaroth. Do I want Veil against that version? Do I want Ashok too? No, I don't want Ashok. Probably some Veil is good. I have no idea how to sideboard in this matchup though. I need someone. They have Cling to Dust. Gust. I guess against the Kilnfiend version it's okay. I don't love Gust in this matchup though. Reman's pretty bad. Force of Negation might be bad. Teferi might be bad. I think I kind of like Cryptic. Because worst case it's like fuck, tap their dude. Jace could be bad. Teferi could be bad. Gross Spiral could be bad. So 7 cards. Do I definitely want all these cards? Probably. I mean, Cryptic, maybe not. So that's 12. I need to board out 7. Oh, and I might want some Veils. I think I like Veil. At least 1 Veil. Maybe 2 on the play. Malik is bad. I think Malik's kind of okay. But not great. Fiend is decent against... Yeah, Teferi is a bit better when they have Kilnfiend. Veil is bad. They have Thoughtseize. Tef's never bad. And I think you kind of need your card advantage to some extent. And I think spiraling, accelerating doesn't do too much for you. Force is nice against Slavadard, but... I mean, Ashok's honestly not the worst. They have Darts, they have Lurrus. It mills your Uro, they have Fetch Lands. Alright, I'll do that. Yeah, Force slows them down. The problem is they're not really all in, you know. They have Bubble and Lurrus, and they can kind of grind, and they have Cling to Dust. But I mean, a Hardcast Force is not the worst. I don't think I can really mulligan. Sounds pretty bad. Yeah, Leak is okay. Might be just better than Ether Gust. They don't play Blood Moon, right? Yeah, an Uro. Uro would be nice. Imagine you could get a Triome. Not asking for much. Oh yeah, you can't have Blood Moon and Lurrus. Alright, do I path now so I can Field of Ruin next turn? Give them an extra mana. I kinda want to Field of Ruin next turn. I guess I can always Field of Ruin for basic planes. Not the end of the world. I guess I could draw another white card. Maybe I was supposed to path last turn, I'm not sure. Kind of unfortunate I drew 2 lands, first 2 draw steps. Obviously needed a little help, my hand was not great. Would anyone would have mulliganed that hand? The 5 lands, 2 spells? I don't think you can really mulligan. Alright, Alright, I guess I'm not going to use Field of Ruin because I don't want to give them an extra land. But now I can't cast Verdict next turn. I just didn't want to give them the untapped land. Rough. Should I play Islands to at least rep Cryptic Command? I'll make their life a tiny bit. I guess I got a Field of Ruin plus Sanctuary Path. I don't think I'm going to win by putting a path back on top though. Doesn't sound like a winning line. Alright, I can't even get Forest. I guess if I draw Gargaroth, I can't even play it now. So that was kind of bad. Yeah. I mean, I didn't love my chances, was my opening hand. Obviously, 4 lands. Bit rough. Alright, good games. It kind of sucked. I mean, can't you just cheat? If you have your friend who plays it before you, it's the same for is it the same locations for everyone, right? You can just cheat, right? You just have someone, you just have 2 accounts and you play and you know the answer and then you play again, right? Or am I missing something? We're playing against Luis' brother. Luis got Nargas. Let's see what... they mulligan 6, they're playing first. I guess I'm keeping that hand against pretty much anyone, right? 2 paths. Oh. Yeah, I mean, obviously cheating makes no sense. Good old burn. So I can get basic plains into Hallowed Fountain into Forest. Or I can go Hallowed Fountain into Growth Spiral Path into Uro. Am I in a rush though to cast all my cards? Actually, I'm probably supposed to search for planes, so I don't... that's gonna prevent max damage. Yeah, I should have gotten the planes before the Goblin Guide me. Loose. Loose as a magoose. No Skullcrack, please. Why, it's just such gas when they don't have Skullcrack. So yikes. So they had 2 draw steps to draw. I should just say go, right? Was my hand? Maybe not. So they would need to have Skullcrack plus Riftbolt. No, never mind. I'm done. We need to have Skullcrack plus something good. Which one did I not click? This one. Put blue mana into play. Alright. We've resolved an Uro and didn't have Skullcrack. I think I'm gonna win. Our lack of wins concerning. Yeah, but that's because we got paired against Burn, right? That's what happens when you get paired against Burn. You have to search for your basics and stuff. And oh, it killed Uro. More. I took the inspiration from the sauce list and I'm playing 4 Uro and only 1 Jace, 1 5 mana to fairy. Uro is kind of like a planeswalker in a lot of matchup, just cheaper and better. Price of Progress, yeah, Blood Moon's not bad enough. Price of Progress and Honorable Passage then, if they're gonna print Price of Progress. Alright, Remian, pretty bad. Growth Spiral, pretty bad. Cryptic, not great. Could do something like that. Darwin's Vita is okay too. I think this is pretty good. I could see Manly go. I could see any of these cards go. I could see Verdict being okay. I kind of like Verdict against them. But I have the extra Purge, the extra Isolate. It's a blue card for Force too. Manly's kind of medium. Could do that. Verdict isn't particularly good. It's pretty good against Eidolon. And it's blue. It's like pitches to 4, so that part's nice. Think this hand's good enough? I do have 2 Tiley in my deck and Uro, and I have none of these cards. Is Hour too slow? Maybe, yeah. I could see boarding out Hour. It has a few okay things going for it. It sounds okay if they only have 1 creature, I think. I think I should mulligan on the draw. I think I need something a bit better. Which one should I keep, Jace or Verdict? Probably Jace. Oblivion Sour, wow. That's like some control on control technology. Yeah, that sounds pretty great. People used to play that card in Pioneer. It's like Arms Race. Yeah, that card's pretty obscene. I could see getting crushed by that card. Alright, this game we need the lands. Nice. Do I want to get basic plains? Basic plains, basic island, basic forest? Probably. Hey, Wantenda, hoping for Jaunt? Yeah, I like Jaunt. Figured I'd try playing the deck that's been doing well, though. Alright, painless on tap mana, perfect. I like that. Alright, so they don't have Eidolon. Let's see if they have Skullcrack this time. I wonder if I should even play Timely or try to wait. So if I Timely, they need Skullcrack plus 2 burn spells. I could Gust one time. But I should probably just play it now because I have 2. Play Sackler Canyon. What do you think, Chad? Is the pause good for us or bad for us? It's better than them casting Skullcrack right away. Is it that kind of pause?
You can't believe what fell.
Or is it gonna be can't believe what fell, but when the skull cracked me? Alright, that's good for us. Step 1. Yikes. Do you play Price now, Lord Beerus, or do you still play Burn? Boomer Burn or Zoomer Prowess? Burn still. This sounds not the greatest. Let's see what opening might be on. Opening might be on. Looks like we have a mirror match on our hands. Sounds pretty bad in the mirror match. All they've played recently is just band control. It's just old band control. Should I mulligan that against band control? It could not be band control. Or they could. Alright, I guess it's a time battle. Maybe feel that makes the matches go a bit faster. That'd be good for me if they just played Teferi now. At least I don't have to do anything weird. I can just play my cards and see them at the finish line. See you in another life, brother. Yeah, I don't know why that quote just stuck with me, Aragon. See you in another life, brother. And it was like kind of letting you know too what the show was about. Somewhat subtle. How do I feel about Neobrand, Gabe? I just don't understand why people would play that. It's not especially good and not my kind of magic. Yeah, opponent clearly on the 27 land version. I guess I should play Uro again, right? Are we gonna path our next Uro? Oh wow, is that the line in the mirror? Seems kind of bad now. Seems kind of bad in the long run. Maybe not. I mean, what else am I gonna do with my path? Am I supposed to path my Uro? Probably, actually. Seems fine. Which game? It's game 1. I'm already 1 minute behind. RIP. Maybe they've had videos. Oh. I think someone was asking earlier about why only one remand or why one remand. I don't have a great answer for, why exactly 2 Mana Leak, 1 Gust, 1 remand. I guess Mana Leak's the more versatile one and the more solid one. And I want to put Mana Leak back on top. Not bad, right, to put Mana Leak back on top. Do I have enough cards for Uro after that? I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't really want I do not really want to exile both my Uros though. Because one's probably going to get pathed. Nice haircut, thank you. What about now? I think I want to preserve my Uro. I might just play Mystic Sanctuary for no value. Or get there with Field of Ruin. Alright, that was good. Should I Field of Ruin now? Probably. Yeah, I'll just get another forest in case I draw Field of the Dead. Wow, look at that value Citadel. Come into play tapped. Actually, I'm playing it over over a fetch land, so it's not really value. Damn, shocker. Didn't get to attack. How are we doing on time? Minute and a half behind already. All right, wall up. I don't know if I just use a cryptic command here. Kind of a poor use of it, but I do have Mystic Sanctuary. And they're kind of stuck on mana. I guess I will play into their Mana Leak. That's probably atrocious. Actually, 3, 7, yeah, I had mana to go to Fairy plus Cryptic next turn. I don't know why I did that. Oh, oh well. Atrocious is why. I get a card in my yard, I guess. Path is another card and Teferi is another card. Maybe it's not that bad. Yes, Teferi gets forced, so that goes to exile. You got Sanctuary, really? And they're putting Path back on top. Which means they don't even have a Path in hand, so they have all blue cards. Yeah, I just threw that game. I might still be okay though, but... Oh, they didn't put the Path back on top. I guess I should get their Sanctuary. In case they have another Mana Leak. Can't believe I fought over that, wow. Game losing stuff. And they were gonna have Teferi. 5 mana Teferi. They already exiled one. I think it's F2. Oh, Hour of Promise. Well, good news is they only have one Field of the Dead left, right? Most likely. So that's not the end of the world. And I do have a neuro. They need an answer to that. Yeah, running my Cryptic into that mana league was unacceptable. Just absolutely heinous. Alright, last basic. Ooh. Alright, don't bounce wall or zombie token. Probably just wall. Alright. We have 2 fields to their 1. We have a Boro. We have a Tef in play. We would have Jace. That's a yikes. So we can Sanctuary of Hour of Promise back on top. I don't think that's... Is that going to be enough though? It's not too scary, I think. We're back ahead on time. That's good. Sure. Oh, they get Field of Ruin. They get double Field of Ruin. This is not fine at all. Yeah. Maybe I don't even play my second Field of Ruin right away. Try and find a Field of Ruin first. I guess I lost. I guess I freaking lost because I like... I don't recommend spending 1 minute tapping 2 mana in the mirror match. Alright, for some reason Open decided to go super in the tank when they're super far ahead. Like that. It's crazy. It wasn't even like a super long game, and it's not like a ton of stuff happened, and they already only have like 10 minutes left, or 15 to 17. Then you've got the Read Souls of the world who want like the Moto clock to be like 20 seconds or something. I think 10 minutes each player is enough. I waste 1. I didn't really waste 1. I used it so I could bring back Uro that same turn. That's not exactly wasting. Hey, J-Bro. Cost me the game in the long run, yeah. Cost me the game is like using that cryptic command. That's a real problem. I think my Field of Ruin play was probably good. I'm pretty frustrated at a stupid mistake. Sustainable strats. Is this flash for red good? Nah, I think it's too greedy. I think we're gonna lose more games to your mana than. Crucible, yeah. Ramanap. Sauce is playing Ramanap in his sideboard. You know, when you see how these games play out, makes a ton of sense. Classic mistake of using Jace when you have of still using your Planeswalker when you have 7 cards in hand. Alright, I'll play the clock game, I guess. Feels dirty, but it feels like it's almost part of the matchup. It's kind of dumb. Plus, like, what if I win game 2 and I'm ahead and I have to use my Planeswalker and they make me attack, you know? I don't really want to give up that edge. Double block, yeah. Alright, let's see. I went down to 2 Veils. Yikes. So they're probably going to have the same cards. Don't want to keep any path whatsoever. Do I need path for Uro, or is like Teferi and Ashok enough? What am I going to board out if I keep in path? I think Uro is probably not amazing in the mirror match. Is Gargoyle's got one open? No, because it's bad against the Planeswalkers, I think. Cut wall. Yeah. Wall is kind of nice with Teferi. And I'm on the play, so I can play it on turn 2 without getting punished by Planeswalkers. And then Ether goes bad. It's an Uro answer, right? I guess it is pretty bad, yeah. Totally forgot about Ether Gust. Alright. Let's try and play a bit better, not make... I mean, I guess it was only the one stupid mistake, but it was really stupid. It's because I didn't have good posture. Do you even want to play first? Just get Hallowed Fountain, I guess. I wonder if I just jam Uro here. Seems kind of bad. Are you gonna get God Chat? You're just gonna go like Teferi Veil of Summer. I don't know if I'm even supposed to do that. Probably, but... And being on the draw so busted. You get to tap out and have that extra card. Probably get rid of Cryptic. Mystic Sanctuary. Not exactly clear on Mystic Sanctuary. Remember when being ahead on mana meant something in the control mirror? Doesn't even matter anymore. I could bait. I could put force back on top. I think that's decent. Let's see if they bite. They might need to do it just to fix their mana. Vita's not even that good. They could easily have Veil in hand. So I can bounce a Boro and Growth Spiral. End of their turn. I think I can counter it. It's not like there's like a ton of must counters, and they might have Veil in hand, so seems pretty good. Alright, looks like we're gonna have time to play one more game. I could Uro into Uro so they can't like force of negation. But if they don't have force, Uro is really good. I guess I'll do Ashiok. Alright, punished. At least they haven't made up too much time. Despite being the one taking the game actions. I can bring back Uro. It's pretty good for them. That's not too scary to get 2 tokens. I guess it's gonna start getting scary though. Am I gonna lose again? Do I want Veto back on top? I don't think so. Should I get rid of their Field of the Dead or their Field of Ruin? Alright, they made up a minute. Feels it's better since I have the card in hand. Well, that was my logic, except my logic was I have Teferi and a Boar going, and they're gonna run out of cards. I could have minused on Uro, I guess. It's probably a mistake. Kenji? Is that you? Thanks, Kenji. Kogamo MTG, thanks for the prime. I know you watch my stream. Kogamo stream when? Let's see. Twitch.tv/Kogamo_MTG. Let's see if Kenji has a Twitch page. Well, there is a Kogamo MTG, but I'll give you a follow just in case you decide to start streaming. You're gonna start streaming? Chat? The legend Kenji Tsumura, you should give him a preemptive follow. Kogamo_MTG. Dude, I saw you had 3 5-0s in the same deck dump with 3 different decks. You like my modern stream? Thanks, bud. Hope you're doing well. Alright, let's see. Uro is kind of scary still, despite everything. Yeah, you just followed your life up. The walls get a bit worse on the draw because it's harder to tap out. But there's still decent draws in the mid game and stuff, just cantrips. See, I mean, we both got Uro into play this game. So it seems like at some point games might degen into Uro battles. Ether Gust is not a blue card for the Force. It's somewhat of an answer to Uro. And it counters a Veil, it counters Hour. Alright, I'll still do the 1 path. Ooh, Citadel. It's a pretty good hand. Cheap counters. Always nice. Yikes! I might just spell snare there too, if they have a growth spiral. Not like this, chat. Not like this. Whew. Ooh, I could slam Ashiok. I could slam Ashiok plus Spell Snare. Ashiok's pretty big game. Ashiok is rather a large game here. Yeah, I think I should do that with my hand. Because I have the Force and stuff. I don't know, maybe this is bad. But I think it makes sense. Given that I have exactly Spell Snare and Force of Negation. Then do I mail myself for an Uro? Probably. Alright, looks like they have Force. Alright. Oh, they didn't force the Ashiok? I probably messed up, right? Close. Probably Cryptic. I guess they could have another Force. Yeah, I think that was bad, actually. I think I punted. I think I should have done Ashiok in... Because having Ashiok in play is just almost as game-winning. I mean, they need to have Force and a follow-up. I'm going to play it. I'm probably going to get Veiled, but that's fine, I guess. Yeah, Ashok was maybe just straight up better. They couldn't have been able to fetch there. Oh well. Wait, they got Hallowed Fountain? Okay, that's good for me. Just Spell Snare, no Veil. Yeah, I think that was bad last turn. It looks like it might work out okay anyways, but definitely think I messed up. Deck damage or Melanuro? Probably Melanuro. Also, what do I do with Teferi? What do I do about Teferi? Just minus it now? They said GG's. Alright, GG's. I feel like I had the better draws all 3 games and I still managed to mess up game 1. 3. And of course, 1,000 of you watching. I'm sure someone has Amazon Prime and would love to support my stream by using it to sub to the channel. If of course you already have and used it to sub to Croaky's stream. I'm just here for the Croaky's leftovers. I'm not asking for much. Looks like another mirror match maybe. Am I supposed to aggro here? Just remand. Gust remand. And then I just get Teferi'd. I don't think I can do that. I don't think I can let them get away with that. Question is, do I remand my wall or do I mana leak their cryptic command? Probably remanding my wall's a bit better. Am I gonna have to discard to hand size? 1, 2, that cantrips, 3. Let's remand my wall. Hey, wait, no, mana leak means I resolve my wall. Either another card. I think both are like pretty similar now. Land. Alright, which one do I want to bait with? I think Teferi maybe. Because I think Jace is just better once we're out of cards. Like if we both use all our resources with Force of Negations, I think just... I mean, that's what happened in game 1 last match, right? I had Freeman at Teferi, they had Jace, and they easily won. Titan. Wow. Well, that's rough. That's why you play Titan. Thought I just forced some negation. Man, if I could have drawn a land. I guess if I had a land, I probably would have just mana leagued to force some negation. Why, they didn't just get 2 Field of the Dead? It's kind of good for me, I guess. So I have 2 cards left. I have Jace. I need a second white, actually. Second white would have been good. So I could path the Titan. Oh, there's no point. I should just say go. Could have pathed on my turn. I give them an extra 2/2. Takes 2 more damage. Alright, this game's not over yet. Maybe they just play one Field of the Dead. Seems unlikely. Maybe they have the second one in hand. That would make sense. They have one card left. I mean, they're not drawing a ton of cards. If they flood, I need them to flood. I need to draw into my one verdict. That is not flooding. Thanks. Alright. It's getting a bit hard. The draws were pretty similar. Their Titan paid off big time. If it was an Hour of Promise, I'd probably win the game. A Titan's better. The 1 extra mana is worth it, I don't know. Seems better in the mirror match. Yeah, I wonder what was the logic for not getting second Field of Ruin or second Field of the Dead when they're ahead on cards and stuff. Verdict? Field of the Dead Uro. It's not bad. Is that good enough somehow? I doubt it. Might like keep me alive 1 turn, but if I lose my Jace... Hey, at least they're shuffling for me. It's kind of sweet. Field of the Dead. No. My dubs? Bounce a token. Well, not technically dubs. I mean, maybe if they go face instead of killing Jace. Ugh. It's a lot. Yeah, they're killing Jace. Need Verdict anyway, so I'm just gonna do Growth Spiral. Can I still win? I mean, technically yes. That's the game action that's gonna cause them to match. The 5 seconds they spend casting that Growth Spiral. They don't know it yet, but they're already dead. Oh, look at that, dodging the Euro trigger. Alright, that's how I separated on the play last time. They have Titan, but it's probably like 1 Titan, and they have Ashiok. So it's not as scary. I think this is the way to go on the play. Hey, Ride or Die. Good job voting. Let's go. Let's go, Magic players. My dude lost the last local elections. The right-wing dude won. I don't think he's too bad though. It's not like, I don't think it's like super right-wing or anything. It's gotta be a mulligan, right? God, mulliganing in the mirror match so brutal. Probably get rid of a 5-drop. Kind of scary if they ever resolve an ash shot, but I want to just jam Uro. Probably let them grow spiral if I don't jam Uro. I'm not sure jamming Uro makes a ton of sense. Kind of depends what they have. They probably have like grow spiral, fetch land, and then they're gonna have 4 mana. I'm not sure what jamming Uro does for me though. Did I win the last round's timeout? No, I just won. Wait, what? They don't have a land? Ooh, baby. What am I supposed to get here? Breeding pool or temple garden? One double, probably just breeding pool again. And fairly safely jam here, right? I mean, they can have counterspell plus force, but it's fine. I just get to do it again next time, right? Neo Nico, cheers. Cheers for the sub. Appreciate it. They kept in Gust. Did I keep in a Gust? So they go to Fairy now. So the question is, do I play Veil before Ashiok? I mean, my Veil's not going to be very good right now, but could be good later in the game. I mean, we know they have all spells in hand, so it's not like super unlikely for them to have and my Veil might not be getting any better. I think I should probably Veil. Alright, they're plussing again. I'm gonna go for deck damage. I think deck damage is fairly real when you have Field of the Dead and Field of Runes in your deck and stuff. Man, why are there fetch lands? They're still plussing. That's a bad sign. That probably means their hand is good. Should I play Uro first or Hour of Promise? Maybe just Uro for now. I guess Uro doesn't get me very far if they have Stupid Teferi. You think just Uro? Maybe double Growth Spiral actually. Since they have Stupid Teferi. Yeah, I think I like that better. Like counter bounce and then play an hour or something. Wait, what did he do? Oh, he just bounced through. Well, that was 8 before the rounds. So maybe if I lose this one, I can still make top 8 if I win the next one. If my opponents keep winning. Wait, up to 8? That's so weird, up to 8. Alright, so I can cast... I can't cast Uro plus Ashiok. Enough free cards in hand. So I guess I should do Uro this turn. This way I could play 2 good spells next turn. One, two, three, four, five. They only have 5 different lands. But they could easily get a token. I'm gonna get it now. Could easily, like, even just if they get 1, 2, 2, it's gonna be annoying. Then my Ashiok's much worse. I already have triple green. Guess I'll just get a basic island. It's gonna be only 6 ones at top 8. Is that true? Probably not. Probably like 1 or 2, 1. There's usually 1. Makes sense. Probably not gonna be me though. That was kind of a bad beat. I mean, if they didn't have a counter spell for Uro, for Ashiok, they would probably have minus Teferi, but I don't think I have a choice. I could go Uro. They don't have double green yet. Could go Uro. Or I could just jam the Ashiok and pray. I mean, Ashiok's not even going to be that good later in the game, honestly. I mean, it's still going to be okay, but... Alright. Deck damage, or... I guess I'll go for deck damage. Could have not done it. Well, I definitely need to use it. I think deck damage is okay. -1 Field of Rain, -1 Field of the Dead. That's good. Probably Teferi first, Teferi into Uro, and I lose my Ashiok, but it's not that big of a deal. Well, I could go Teferi into bounce a token too. Oh, anyways, I'll lead with Teferi. Veil of Summer. Guess I plus... And then some more deck damage. Oh no, I can't. Alright, in that case, I'm gonna target myself. I think 1 counter or 2 counters does the same thing. How much time left? 11 minutes. Alright, I damage myself. Rip. Ooh. Am I out of fields? I think I have one left. Yeah, unfortunately I milled one of my fields was Ashok. Still think it was the right play though. Oh, the icon search. Oh, whatever. That sucks. What does JR mean? They said something in chat. Yeah, I don't know. It's not like I was winning anyways. Maybe. That sucks. I mean, I was in pretty bad shape. I might have been okay. Was Jace there? Jace into Field of the Dead, into Uro. Kind of sucks. Classic. Nice passives. Stellar design WotC. Raid doesn't make you feel like crap either when you get by the passive. It's like a great feeling. I love it. It's like my favorite feeling of playing Magic, honestly. I had a small shot if I just played Jace last turn instead of running into that. Sick World. That's not true. Sick World was on Boggles and Modern. Boggles and Burn recently. Oh, I got nothing against Boggles. Sauce played Sauce tried out an Explosives main deck today. Should I get white mana? I could draw Wall of Omens. No, that's pretty bad. Does Kenji stream? I think he said he's gonna start streaming this week. He subbed to my channel today and he has a Twitch. Let's see who followed. He had 8 followers earlier today. 45 followers already, and he hasn't streamed yet. But yeah, give him a follow if you think you want to watch Kenji stream. Probably get rid of Gross Barrel. Boomer Burn, yeah. Boomer Red. Yikes! The nuts, the triple 1-drop draw on the play. Yeah. 8 Devil lands. I played against John today. No, I didn't get paired against John. Played against some Boomer Tron, some E-Tron.
Yellow heart.
Yellow heart, that's kind of gas actually. What a great emoji. Always drawing cards. Thank you for the resub. Appreciate the support. Of course, if you want to support the stream, you can also shop at channelfireball.com, my sponsor. They have singles, all kind of Magic products. they also have a promotion that's called, or a new offer, I guess I should say, that's called You Box It, We Buy It. If you want to sell your cards, you just put them in a box, fill up a form with just a few questions. No need to list or anything. You just send them your cards and they send you back an offer. If you accept it, good. If you don't accept it, they send you back your cards free of charge. So it's a good way of getting rid of your cards if you don't have too much time and you don't want to have to sort them. They do it for you. It's called, yeah, you can just easily Google it. You Box It, We Buy It. Hey Keith, what's up, buddy? Alright, should I grow spiral so I can cryptic next turn? Is there a line that like realistically wins me the game? Yeah, I mean cryptic into Hour of Promise, right? I mean, I don't know if it's realistic, but probably better than some Aura stuff. I have a cryptic on top. Do I want to draw cryptic? Probably not. Guess Hour doesn't, you know. Maybe just Ether Gust into Eidolon was better. I mean, I guess I'm like 0% either way. Because I only get 2 tokens, even if I do that. It's like the good old 1 in 10,000. I win this game once in 1 in 10,000 times, maybe. That's not it. That's not the 1 in 10,000 times, chat. Alright, hopefully that's all they had in the tank. I think that's what I did last time. Looks about right. Probably want all the force of negations. That's fine. Yeah, I almost definitely want all the force of negations. Let's see. What did I not have last time? Oh, too late. Free mana to fairy. Free mana to fairy is kind of okay against burn. Forcing them to play their burn spell at sorcery speed can be really good. Do I want to get Hallowed Fountain turn on? Not really. Chad, don't forget your daily What Did We Lose to quest to go along with the daily Why No approach. Also, the daily What's Your Record when it's literally on the screen. That's a classic daily quest too. I lost to Red-Black Prowess and I lost to the Mirror Match. To answer your question. I guess I could have brought back Force of Negation. So I don't want to get Breeding Pool anyways. I mean, I realize this is coming into play tab, but I can also just path here if Maybe the Swiss Spear gets a bit too big. They go like double 1 mana burn spell. Alright, so what do I go down to? 12, 11, play Gargaroth. Alright, that should be good. You could have Path in their deck, I guess. Path's a bit scary. Should be okay with an Uro in the yard though. I like leaving cards in the graveyard for Uro. Yeah, but in the specific spot where I'm playing Gargaroth next turn, I probably should have put back a Force on top 100%. I get to attack. Oh, it's gonna gain life. Alright, it's scooped. Alright, so I kind of agree that, I mean, I think the Teferi's okay, but I should definitely have the third Force. And is Teferi my worst card? It might be. I think Cryptic could be good, but the hard part is getting triple blue when you're trying to get all your basics and stuff to not, like, take too much damage. I think Teferi's a bit better than Hour of Promise. And I think Growth Spiral is not very good. It's kind of good if you go Growth Spiral Verdict, I guess. Could have done Growth Spiral over Teferi. Would have been good here. I'm gonna keep. Wow, no 1-drop. Big game. Kind of kept when I saw lands in Uro, but I think it's a keep, and if they have like the old 1-drop draw, you just lose. Don't want to force that now, that makes sense. 3 damage burn spells. I don't think it makes a ton of sense. Sometimes they bring in Rest in Peace too. I guess maybe it's better to force it before they play an Eidolon. Yeah, maybe I should have forced it. Yeah. Easy clap. This game's going to be close though. This game's probably going to be close. Like Teferi is one of your best cards against their like burn heavy draws. Because you just play, they have to burn you at sorcery speed, they can't skull crack your life gain, you can actually use your counter spells efficiently. Sometimes Teferi is just your best card. Not your best card, but you know what I mean. It's actually pretty decent. Oh, they're tapped down? Alright. So they can't skull crack. Probably want to force that now. Let's go Ether Gust to Fairy. Is there a world where I don't play Uro here? It's my third card in the yard. And it draws me a card? No. Yeah. I mean, I'm at 9, they have 1 card left. I should be okay. Probably just mana leak any spell. Alright, we win. I don't think they can have any cards that win them the game here. Alright, GG's. Yeah, I don't know if my hand was great. Definitely lose if they have a 1-drop. I don't know if I can afford to mulligan. Maybe it was a mulligan. Maybe it was bad keep and I got there. Alright, 5-2. I'm